welcome to Justice Week 2018. Just a little quick history. We started Justice Week in 2011. This will be our 8th anniversary. The program already started soft about 4 days ago. We did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and earlier this morning, where we had some radio programs with the different departments in the Justice Ministry, among them the police, the immigration, the customs, and a few others that I cannot think of right away. But so we did start soft, and tonight we're going live. This evening we're going to have a special presentation by our boss, our Minister of Justice, who's standing by. And also later on we have a movie mostly for the children. And of course there's that special effects fireworks coming up momentarily. So having said that, I would like to continue with introducing our Honorable Minister of Justice. And during his presentation, we would like to ask those of you in the back lines to at least pay close attention for a few moments.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Thank you for being here. This is a wonderful evening, not only for the Justice Ministry to get closer together, for all civil servants to get closer together, but also with you, the community, to get closer together. Thank you very much for being here. And, you know, without safety and security, there's no prosperity. So make sure we all stay safe and secure. And we have, I know there are a few of them missing and a few of them hiding, but we know where you are. We know where we'll find you tomorrow. I want you to please give the committee a round of applause, because without them, this would not be possible. And thank you very much. And we're going to go over to the fireworks, because I'm sure all the kids want to have some fun. And then we're going to watch the movie Justice League. So I hope everyone's excited. Thank you very much again for being here, and enjoy the evening.
Thank you, Minister. How about a nice round of applause for that wonderful firework presentation? Compliments of the Justice Ministry of St. Martin. You know, they have several ministries here in St. Martin. We have General Affairs, VROMI, Labor, but none of them present wonderful presentations like the Justice Ministry. How about that? Give it up for the Justice Ministry. I hope the Honorable Prime Minister is not here tonight.
SXM, connecting you.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
Right, today we have a symbolic handover of materials donated by the Rotary Club Mid-Isle. I was contacted earlier this year by Ms. Denise Antrobus of the Rotary Club Mid-Isle with a suggestion to assist us, trying to find out whether or not we need any assistance and how they could assist our programming and the community in general where sports is concerned. So as a Department of Sports, we highlighted some areas of need and they offered to assist us. So Denise?
Yeah, our Rotary District, District 7 to 20, had an emergency funding set up after the passing of Hurricane Irma, and we were looking for the children and places that needed assistance to get things back to normal after the hurricane. I contacted Janelle and she suggested the sporting equipment, which we were happy to do, which gets the kids off the streets, keeps them occupied and healthy.
So the materials will be placed at our facilities to assist with the various programming that we have. So it will benefit the schools and the after-school programs and the organizations utilizing our facilities. So we are very grateful for the assistance being offered by the Rotary Club.
Yes, very much so. We want to thank the Rotary Club. They have been doing a lot for our island. If I think back on Hazel, they have assisted us very well over there as well. And there are many projects that they are taking part of. We are so grateful to you. We truly hope that this will continue in the future as well, and we will grow together eventually. Thank you so much for these materials. Thank you so much.
We're glad to be of help to the community.
Good. Just on behalf of the Minister of Education, Culture, Youth and Sports, who unfortunately could not be here today because he's attending another event, we just want to say a very big thank you to Rotary Mid-Isle for their contribution as you guys continue to do a tremendous job in keeping St. Martin on the forefront and keeping the youth of St. Martin on the forefront of your radar in terms of support. And we want to thank you very much. And we hope that we can come back to you again in the future because we always know that the help is needed. One of the things for our ministry going forward in this new government program is that we really want, as MECI's Education, Culture, Youth and Sports, to place a lot of emphasis on sports. Education always gets all of the attention and sports always falls in the background. And we're proud to be a partner with Rotary to start to kind of alleviate that problem and kind of get sports where it needs to be in the forefront, especially for the young ones here on the island. So once again, we thank you and we look forward to working with you in the future.
People all across St. Martin are switching to a more rewarding experience. The WIB MasterCard Fun Miles credit card, better known as My Card. Earn 1 Fun Mile for every $2 spent, even abroad and online. This will quickly get you a ton of Fun Miles to redeem for travel, shopping, food, fuel, and much more. But there's more to My Card. Worldwide acceptance, an EMV chip for extra security, and 250 free Fun Miles with first use. Switch to My Card today at WIB.
Fun miles, from within your reach.
Tell them, connecting you.
We have our 4th annual sports open house. It's our I say our 4th annual, but really it's our 3rd because of what happened in 2017 with the hurricane. We weren't able to hold our 3rd annual. So this year, this is our annual sports open house. There's a different flair to it this year because we are collaborating with the Department of Culture. So it's the Sports and Creative Industries open house. That will be held on the 24th and the 25th of August, 2018 at the Rahul Illich Sport Complex. And it's going to be like an expo type of situation. We're basically looking to highlight the different sports organizations that exist on St. Martin, and also the creative industries, all the players within the creative industries as well. We want to highlight what they're doing. We want to bring awareness to what they're doing. We want to encourage the general public to come out and actually see what's going on. We have it for the 24th and the 25th of August, as I previously stated. On the 24th, it's going to be geared towards the schools and the kids. And basically what we're going to be doing is busing all the kids from the various schools, whether primary school or high school, to the Rahul Illich so that they can have a one-on-one with the sport organizations. We're going to be bringing them over, and they're going to have an opportunity to interact with the sport organizations and the creative industries, to gain information, find out what's going on, find out things that, they might want to get into, what's out there so that they can engage themselves. The idea is to engage these youth and the young people positively in positive activities. And then on Saturday, the 25th, again, it's going to be at the Rahul Illich Sports Complex. And this one now is for the general public to know and find out what's going on. That's going to be from 1 to 6 o'clock in the evening at the Rahul Illich Sports Complex. And we're definitely inviting the whole public, everybody, the general public, young, old, even persons with disabilities, to come out and see what's happening, or family members come out and see what's happening for your kids, for your family, for your, the elderly, whomever. We want to showcase what's happening in St. Martin, because people say, there's not much sport activities, there's not much activities for the youth out there, and we're trying to dispel that myth. There's a lot going on. And we're also encouraging the businesses to also be a part of this day, not just the organizations, but also the businesses who are engaged in, for example, fit foods or healthy eating, the gyms, any businesses that deal with sports and the creative industries. We've also invited them to come out. So in all, we've invited the different sports organizations. We've invited the creative industries, so persons within dance, gymnastics, art, film. We've invited all of them, including the businesses that are involved in these different areas as well. We've invited them to come and showcase what they have to offer. And we are inviting the general public to come out and see what's on offer. We've had it a couple of years now, and we've seen that, for example, on the first year, we only did it on the one day, the Saturday, and because we thought maybe we've missed out on a niche area with the youth and the kids, we decided to, the second year, add an extra day the Friday and actually bus the kids over. And that was received really well by the kids. And the organizations were really happy to be able to engage with that large number of youth and students in such a manner. I think we were able to bus between 1,500 to 2,000 students from the primary school and the high schools over at the Rahul Village for the event. So it was greatly appreciated by the sports organizations. They were quite happy to be a part of such an event because obviously it showcased what they have to offer. They were able to do demonstrations on the day as well to be able to highlight, what they have to offer. So that was really well received by them.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
1,
2,
3,
4. This is how common it is to develop a mental illness. 1 out of every 4.
4,
4.
4. But there is hope. Today, most mental illnesses can be managed and treated. Visit your general doctor if you feel concerned about your thoughts and behaviors or have some difficulty dealing with some of life's issues.
If you have been diagnosed and are suffering from a mental illness, keep in mind these 4 points to help you manage your mental health.
1. Get regular checkups with your general doctor.
2. Stay on your treatment plan to prevent relapses.
3. Find a strong support group in your family and friends.
And 4. Never be afraid to ask for help and look out for the warning signs of your illness.
Remember, you are not alone. We are as close as one.
2,
3,
4.
Learn about mental health illness by going to the Mental Health Foundation's website at www.mhf-sxm.com.
Hi, what's up, St. Martin? My name is Rene Leverett, and I play baseball. And I have represented St. Martin in numerous international tournaments and professionally around the world. Sports matters to me because it reveals and develops character. So I challenge the business community to step up for sports and help us rebuild and repair our facilities. I also ask the community to nominate local businesses in your area to take the challenge and step up for sports. Because hashtag sports matters, hashtag are you in?
A question and a concern of the public that surfacing a lot of time. What is the criteria for police officers to become acting prosecutor? For this reason, there are some police officers I understand who are acting prosecutor. Is that have come to your ears? Make it plain. Explain it to the people of St. Martin, because some people are confused.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. I am aware that certain officers do carry out that task, but the criteria for it, I am not sure. I will have to get back to you with that information. Thanks.
Thank you, Minister De Weaver. Andrew Dick.
Yes, I'm between two ministers. Let's start with Minister Smith. Concerning the pavilions, some educators have some concerns with the hurricane season being here. When will it be taken down? When will they be taken down? No, only the MAC is using their own, but the others are just standing there. So is there a plan for the pavilions to ship them back to the Netherlands?
Thank you very much for that question, Mr. Dick. Yes, there is a plan to take down the pavilions as soon as possible. In fact, yesterday there was a discussion between the Secretary General and her staff and a company on St. Martin to start to dismantle them. So they should be down fairly soon, before the peak of the season for sure.
Thank you, Minister Smith. We now move on to the final round of questions. Stephen Cerulli, you have the floor.
Mr. Lee, my question is for you. How close are you now to realizing the physical structure of the medical center being planted? And you said that you're expecting the actual plan for that sometime in August. The groundbreaking for the actual hospital, when can that be expected?
So all of the financing for the construction of the hospital was secured already earlier in the year. There were a number of conditions to that. One of the conditions, which obviously makes sense, is that the project needs to have a building permit. So the design for the hospital is being changed in order to become hurricane resistant, or Category 5 hurricane resistant. Those redesign and re-engineering works are ongoing. We expect to have them in the first week of August, at which time we'll send them to my fine colleague here for evaluation. Depending on the time that VROMI needs to process that building permit request, then we can start to schedule the groundbreaking. That said, we've been working together with the Ministry of VROMI throughout the redesign process, trying to keep them involved in all of the redesign process. So hopefully the evaluation process will be as short as possible. Scheduled for groundbreaking would be, in our books right now, we have it scheduled for December. Right, Minister?
Thank you, Minister Lee. Lyndon Brown.
Okay, question to Minister Gittison. Well, it's still pending. It become a slogan now. Mike Ferry mentioned about the baby dump. It seemed like the baby dump getting children now, Minister. How close are we? Because every day there are still smoke. Of course, let the people of St. Martin know that it's something that you come and meet, and is not the fault of this government. But so far, something is happening. Tell us what is happening so far, Minister.
Thanks for the question, Mr. Brown, and thanks for the compliments also. Right now, we are scheduled tomorrow to go with the delegations and steering committee of St. Martin, the Netherlands, and the World Bank to visit the dump sites, because EENG, which is the consultant for the World Bank, they're busy finalizing their report, their assessment that they did with the bank, with the dump, and tomorrow we are scheduled to go with them on the dump so we can finalize this assessment, because without this assessment, World Bank cannot approve the funds for us to start dealing with the dump. So that's exactly what's going on right now. It's behind the scenes. I know people may not see much work going on site, but behind the scenes, we are working diligently to get this problem solved. So that's what's going on at the moment.